look a little bit better than yesterday. This eye is a lot less swollen than this one, but I realized that that's because this is the side that they fractured, because my nose like was deviated that way, and I remember because I was awake during surgery, like that was the side that they like hammered on, and I remember I was like crying. I will talk about that today. I promise I'm going to stop teasing you, but that's why this side is so much worse than this one. My lip has gone down a lot, which is really, really nice, and I can kind of smile now. But my cheeks have gone really, really swollen. I just look like someone really badly beat up the hamster Snapchat filter, which I think is really funny. Yeah, I can smile now, and I have like a little bit more facial expression. I'm still trying not to move my eyebrows too much because I am swollen right there, and it just hurts a little bit. So if it hurts, I'm avoiding doing it. I'm about to take all of my medicine, and I'm gonna have breakfast with it. I didn't sleep that well last night. I kept waking up in intervals because my nose is still like oozing and dripping. I had to like sleep with like a thing by my nose, and it just kept like, I don't know, I kept waking up basically. So I didn't get that great sleep, but I did get a lot of it like in intervals, so that's nice. And then I woke up this morning and I've just sort of cleaned my nose and I washed my face. And now I'm gonna go have breakfast, but I'm currently cleaning my nose every hour and a half, 2 hours or so. So next time I clean it, I will show you guys what it looks like. It's not like disgusting or anything, so it's fine, because obviously I'm not going to the doctors to get it clean. Like they didn't really like even offer that. It was just sort of like, yeah, just clean your nose. So I don't even know if I'm like really doing it right, but I'm just doing what doesn't hurt, I guess, and I'm going like as far as I can, sort of thing. My nose is still completely blocked. I can't breathe. My ears are really bothering me. Brushing my teeth has been really hard, so like I do have a little bit of like a toothache at the back just because I haven't been able to like wash my teeth properly. I'm gonna try and like brush my teeth like after breakfast and see how I feel. I'm aware that I'm speaking really quietly, but it's because I'm really struggling to talk, and I really want to carry on vlogging. I'm not going to stop, but I am struggling to sort of speak because it's hard to breathe, and my ears are bothering me, and my nose is really like painful because I haven't had my painkillers yet. Hi puppy. Bye. Hi puppy. Hello. You're so cute. Alright guys, the hair is up. I look disgusting and I feel disgusting, so I'm going to try and shower. I can't do like really hot water because I can't have like steam in my face, so I'm gonna leave these open, and I'm just sort of gonna like, with like lukewarm water, I'm just gonna like get myself like a bit wet, and then like wash myself, and then like rinse, and then I'll be done. Like I feel like I need a shower. Like last night I just used like a face wipe and just sort of like wiped the like sides of my faces and my neck, because I'm gonna try and shower a little bit naughty. I just knocked myself in the nose with a tissue box. It kind of hurt. It was really soft though, so I will update you on how this goes. Obviously I'm not gonna film it because nobody wants to see me naked right now. Trust me. That was a success. That felt really nice. I feel really clean now. I didn't get my face wet at all. It's a little bit steamy in here, but nothing too bad. Good. I feel better. I look like a hamster who's got like stuff in his cheeks. I'm like I'm gonna ice my face now, I think. Little update. I am now in the living room. I have just bought tickets for Mariana's Trench on the 6th of October. I'm so excited. I have been waiting for them to come to the UK for like 6 years now. I bought Adam and I tickets just so he didn't miss them. Very excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. 2016 has been amazing. It has been such a good year. So 2016 can stay. We're friends. I like this. This is great. I reckon I'm gonna go clean my nose now. So I'll show you quickly what I'm doing. I want to show you the less gross side. This one's still a bit bloody, but this one is just like fine. So I'll show you this side. Yeah, let's go do that now. You're on like a really stupid angle right now, but I can't have you anywhere else. So I'm just gonna like bend down a little bit. So I am still like bleeding a tiny bit out of this side. But basically, I have this thing, and this is basically like salt water, like salt seawater. And I've been wetting a little Q-tip. So I just sort of like get it wet with this. And then I just put it in my nose a tiny bit, pull it out. And it just looks a bit like oily. Like I don't really know what it is. I get that it's like mucus and stuff, but it doesn't hurt. It feels a bit weird to have a Q-tip at my nose. If you don't like blood, look away. Because this one is always a bit bloody. Oh, it's alright now. It's just like a tiny bit. It was really bloody this morning. It's a bit gross. I have stitches all up in my nose. And I can see them when I look in the mirror. This looks good. Looks alright, doesn't it? It's really, really swollen, and I can feel the tip is super swollen. I have a stupid spot. Can you see it? Like right there. Those are my stitches. Spots like down here. One stupid spot. Alright, so for the last few days I've been telling you guys that I was awake during surgery, but I didn't explain it because I couldn't really talk. It was still quite painful. Basically, I had my surgery under local anesthetic. So they just like numbed my face and then they sedated me. So I wasn't asleep. I wasn't supposed to be conscious. I was just gonna be like really out of it and like asleep, sort of, but I didn't have to be ventilated, I didn't have to be intubated or anything. I was just supposed to be asleep and not really responsive. But I woke up in the middle of surgery. My anesthetic wore off because my body apparently doesn't react to anesthetic. And I had experienced this at the dentist, I think a year ago now, in like April, because I went to have some cavities taken care of in my back teeth, and I had like 9 injections on each side of my face, and I could still feel them like drilling into my tooth. So I had that experience with anesthetic. I didn't think that it like meant anything for this surgery for some reason, but I didn't want to go under general anesthetic because I was really scared of waking up in the middle of surgery. And the thing with general anesthetic is that if you wake up, you wake up. That's it. Like, as opposed to having like 2 different anesthetics where you're like numb and then you're asleep, general anesthetic is just one thing. So if you wake up, you feel everything. And because of that whole thing that happened in my dentist appointment a year ago, I wasn't really comfortable with general anesthetic. I would much rather have been sedated, also because I internalize things and I'm not the kind of person to panic in those kinds of situations. So I woke up in the middle of surgery and I could feel everything that they were doing. It wasn't necessarily painful at first because I was like under local anesthetic as well, and I think it was taking away like 80% of the pain. So the little things that they were doing, like cutting and all of that, was fine. But when they fractured my bone and they were like scraping off my bone like on the bridge of my nose, I felt all of that. I was wide awake, my eyes were open, I was looking at them, and they were, you know, scraping off my face, and they were like breaking. And when they fractured this bone, I was screaming because it was so painful. And I know that the anesthetic was taking away like a good 80% of the pain, but it was still so painful. It was awful. I think the reason I didn't panic is because I had previously watched like a full-on hour-and-a-half HD video of the exact surgery that I was having. So I knew exactly what they were doing, and I managed to just like internalize it and breathe. And like, I knew that they were trying to put me to sleep. Do you know what I mean? Like, they knew I was awake, and they didn't understand why I was awake, and they were telling me they were trying to put me to sleep, but my body just wasn't reacting. They like gave me adrenaline, they gave me a load of things to like ease my pain and get me to fall back asleep, but I just didn't. I was sort of conscious for all of it, but not in pain. And then towards the last third of my surgery, I was wide awake the entire time. I could feel most of everything they were doing. I could hear them having conversations. I still remember everything that was said. I remember my surgeon being like, it didn't say anything on her blood work about this. Like, every time I cut her, like, she bleeds. She's not supposed to be bleeding this much, kind of thing. I remember my anesthesiologist being like, push adrenaline, like, give her this, give her that, like, try and get her to fall asleep, try and get her to fall asleep. And I wouldn't. And towards the end, like when they were pressing the cast onto my face, it was so painful. When they rolled me out of the OR, I was completely awake, and I just looked at my surgeon and I was like, that was hard. And he was like, I know, I don't understand what happened. So then I was in the recovery room for a little bit, and then I was taken back. And I want to say, like, this sounds really terrifying, and it was really scary at the time, but I'm not traumatized. I'm not, like, upset. My mom was really upset with the whole thing, but I'm fine. Like, I barely remember it now. Do you know what I mean? Like, people always say that, like, you forget pain, and that's really it. Like, I remember it hurting, but it doesn't affect me right now. So as soon as I got out of the OR, I was fine. I wasn't in any pain anymore. I'm not in any pain now, and I understand that it wasn't malpractice. I understand that, you know, it was just the way my body reacted. I'm not responsive to anesthetic, and I don't know what that means for the future. Like, if I have to have surgery on anything, or like if I'm giving birth, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor and try and understand why my body doesn't react to anesthetic. But that was really scary, but I feel like I was prepared for it. I feel like I subconsciously kind of knew that something like that might happen. So I was really calm. I tried my best to, like, not panic, and I just, like, breathed through it. And this might horrify some of you, but, like, I feel fine. It was scary, but it's over, and it was all worth it. I'd do it all again. So that's what happened. I'm gonna try and figure out, like, what my problem is, I guess. But for now, I'm just happy to, you know, be recovering well, and I feel fine, and I'm excited for the final results. I just wanted you guys to know that, because I'd been teasing you about it for a little while, but I didn't feel like I could really talk about it before. Hey guys, I'm having some pineapple juice because apparently it's like antioxidant and it helps with swelling and bruises and stuff. So I'm having some of that. My stepdad just, like, juiced it in his juicing machine. I'm just sat sort of, like, on my laptop just checking out my vlog to see if everything went up okay. I've already got like 500 views and it's only been like an hour and a half, so thank you so much for all of your love. I'm feeling much better today. Oh, this vlog is already really long because I've already edited a lot of it, and it's now 7 p.m. I've just got like a little tray here with some tissues, my glass of water, some Carmex, chocolate. I have my my wallet because I bought the Mariana's Trench tickets, which I think I told you about. I've got my tripod, my Nintendo DS, and my games, and then I've got my phone charging. Got my hamster over there. We had some people come and visit, but I'm really not in like the entertaining mood, so I've just been sat here, and they've left now. Believe it or not, I've been watching Pokemon, like the Indigo League, like the original stuff. I'm about to start episode 22, which is the Tower of Terror. I haven't watched this since I was a kid, so it feels really nostalgic for me. And yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling okay. Today was supposed to be the worst day, but I feel like the worst day was yesterday. I emailed my surgeon and my mom went to the pharmacy and got me this nasal spray, so that's a lot better now for cleaning my nose. I just thought I would show you the new cleaning thing. It's like this nasal spray, and I warn you, it's a lot more disgusting than the last one I showed you. Basically, just put it in your nose, and then you just let it dry it, and it's disgusting. It feels really satisfying, but also really gross. But I just wanted to show you that. Alright gang, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like for what was supposed to be the worst day, today has been alright. It's now 8:45 and my face is starting to hurt a little bit. It always hurts more towards like the end of the day when I'm getting really tired. So I'm just gonna edit this vlog and then watch some more Pokemon and go to sleep. I need to stay up until 10 because that's when I'm taking my antibiotic, but then after that I am going straight to sleep. Today was a good day though, and I feel good. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a whole new recovery vlog. Let's see if I look any better tomorrow. I'm so weird. You can tell I'm feeling better. Bye!